stretched wide, gripping the chrome, cutting through the wind, making the highway home. Spine held straight, facing the wild, the world ahead is open and undefiled. Willows dance like curtains in the air, brushing past my eyes, catching me unaware. The morning rolls across the hills like a wave that never ends. Every breath feels fresh and new, carried softly on the wind. And the sweet acacia scent waves over the crest, riding through the valley, pulsing in my chest. The wind slaps my face, roaring in my ears. The engine hums, washing out my fears. Just me and my bike on this empty lane, gliding to the edge beyond what I can name. Tonight the air is infinite and clear, the road is calling and the sky is near. Oh, the sky is near. Sunlight flickers through the leaves above, scattering gold across the road I love. The distant mountains drifting shades of blue, every mile reveals another view. The rhythm of the tides and the breeze feels like a song composed among the trees. No destination pulling at my mind, only the freedom that I'm lucky to find. The farther that the horizon runs, the lighter that my heart becomes. Nothing waiting at the finish line, just this perfect stretch of time. And the sweet acacia scent waves over the crest, riding through the valley, pulsing in my chest. The wind slaps my face, roaring in my ears. The engine hums, washing out my fears. Just me and my bike on this empty lane, gliding to the edge beyond what I can name. Tonight the air is infinite and clear, the road is calling and the sky is near. Oh, the sky is near. Oh, 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 oh. No walls, no noise, no crowded streets, only the wind and a steady beat. The world feels wider than it did before, every turn reveals a little more. And the sweet acacia scent waves over the crest, riding through the valley, pulsing in my chest. The wind slaps my face, roaring in my ears. The engine hums, washing out my fears. Just me and my bike on this endless lane, sliding farther than I can explain. Tonight the air feels infinite and bright, infinite breeze beneath the fading light. Oh, 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 oh. The road rolls on beneath the sky. Oh, 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 oh. And for a while, so do I. Driving down the highway, feeling pretty good. Then a melody pops into my head. I know this one. What's the title? Who's the singer? Come on, brain, don't do this again. The harder I think, the further it runs. Random letters, random names. K-I-G-Y. Nothing makes sense anymore. What is it? What's the title? What's the singer? Why can't I remember? It's right there, it's so close. Why is my own brain doing this to me? Stopped at a red light, started searching that famous song, you know, that one. Search results laughing back at me. The driver beside me probably thinks I've completely lost my mind. Forget it, shake it off, left and right, front and back, forget the song. There are bigger things in life. Wait, no. I still late. Now I remember.
On a square white canvas waiting patiently for me, I pick up a little brush and start painting happily. A squeeze of blue onto the palette, tap it with a grin, then sweep it left and sweep it right, let the fun begin. Half a yellow, half a red, mixed together slow. Suddenly a burst of orange starts to softly glow. Next to all the blue it goes sliding side by side, colors dancing with each other on a joyful little ride. Can this party come along? Every color sings a song. Purple, green and skylight blue, there's always room for something new. Don't forget the black and white, they can join the fun tonight. Any color, any way makes the canvas brighter every day. I've still got lots of colors waiting patiently in line. Some are bold and full of energy, some are soft and shy. Maybe they don't match at all, maybe that's okay. Sometimes unexpected colors make the happiest display. No one here is keeping score, no one's judging what's in store. Can this party come along? Every color sings a song. Purple, green and skylight blue, there's always room for something new. Don't forget the black and white, they can join the fun tonight. Any color, any way makes the canvas brighter every day. Don't be scared if you can't paint, nobody becomes a master in a day. Just keep moving that little brush around and watch the colors find their way. Every splash and every line, every happy little mistake adds another voice into the party, helping something beautiful take shape. Can this party come along? Every color sings a song. Layer after layer grows like a garden full of glowing notes. Now the white space fades away, and that's perfectly okay. Color over color shines, making magic one brush stroke at a time. Swipe the brush and let it flow. Watch the little rainbow glow. Maybe messy, maybe smart, but every color leaves its mark. The little prince had a tiny planet of his own, a round little world, the prettiest ever known. And just like him, I've got my own little stars, made of soapy water, shining where we are. A grand parade of bubbles, crystal clear and bright, drifting and swaying, floating into light, dancing through the breeze without a single care. Tiny shining wonders painting everywhere. Up and up they wander through the afternoon sky. Every little sparkle makes me wonder why. Rainbow colors sparkling, painting all the air. drifting higher and higher. Some are big and some are small, some barely stay afloat at all. They wobble like they're learning how to fly before they join the others in the sky. The sunlight catches every fragile sphere, turning drops of soap to treasures bright and clear. For a moment they become a universe, 1,000 tiny dreams about to burst. Up and up they wander through the afternoon sky. Every little sparkle makes me wonder why. Rainbow colors sparkling, painting all the air. Pop, pop, a bubble disappears, but I don't mind at all. Another little star is already floating near. My beautiful little stars gathering in the sky. A tiny shining galaxy drifting higher and higher. Even when they fade away, new ones rise to take their place. A sky full of tiny miracles floating softly into space. Rainbow colors sparkling, painting all the air. Pop, pop, a bubble disappears, but I don't mind at all. Another little star is already floating near. My beautiful little stars gathering in the sky. A tiny shining galaxy drifting higher and higher. Higher and higher into the blue. My tiny stars, I'm watching you.
Gentle guitar wrapped around the night, a bonfire dancing, burning warm and bright. The crackling logs kept perfect time, while laughter echoed like a happy rhyme. The little camp came alive tonight, like a festival beneath the sky. Then someone quietly sat beside me, changing everything without a word. Like a little fire fairy glowing in the amber light, I caught one glance, then stared into the flames, pretending everything was fine. Was it the fire, or was it you? Why did my frozen heart suddenly come alive? Your shoulder brushed against mine, the whole world disappeared. The bonfire kept on burning, but you became the brightest flame. The warmth kept growing with every passing second. Maybe it wasn't the fire anymore. Then softly, without a single word, you leaned against my shoulder like you'd always belonged there. Was I drunk on the heat, or was I drunk on love? Your gentle perfume floated through the night, sweeter than every flower I'd ever known. Please say anything before my heart melts into the fire. Melts into the fire. will never fade. Burn right beside them. The bonfire lit the night, but you lit my whole world. Some fires disappear with the morning. Some stay burning forever. When I was younger, I thought kindness was the answer. Smile a little wider, give a little more. I wanted everyone to see me as a good man, someone they could count on, someone they adore. So I swallowed every note that wanted to be spoken, took the blame before it even reached my name. And every time I sacrificed another piece of myself, people praised me, so I played the game. I built a version of myself that everybody seemed to like, but somewhere underneath that image, I disappeared from sight. I'm done apologizing for the space I occupy, done shrinking who I am to keep somebody satisfied. I've spent enough years handing out pieces of my heart. Now I'm learning how to keep some for myself, learning that self-respect is not selfishness, learning I don't have to break just to prove that I'm kind. I thought saying yes made me a better person, thought sacrifice was something noble people do, but the truth is I was terrified of disappointment, terrified someone might see the real truth, that I wanted things, that I had limits, that I got tired too, and maybe being human isn't something I should have to hide from you. I spent so long protecting a reputation I designed that I forgot the person living quietly behind it. I'm done apologizing for the space I occupy, done shrinking who I am to keep somebody satisfied. I've spent enough years handing out pieces of my heart. Now I'm learning how to keep some for myself, learning that self-respect is not selfishness, learning I don't have to break just to prove that I'm kind. Let them call me different, let them say I've changed. Maybe they're just meeting the person I should have been. For all those years, no more permission, no more approval, no more waiting for somebody else to tell me who I am. I'm done apologizing for the space I occupy, done carry expectations that were never deserves a place to live. The kindness is still here. It just has a new direction. For the first time in my life, it's pointing back at me. When I asked if we could meet tonight, you already knew the reason why. Before a single word was spoken, the goodbye was there behind our eyes. The silence had been growing longer, the warmth was fading day by day. We never needed someone to tell us what was slipping away. Don't ask me for the reasons, and I won't ask you to stay. Some truths arrive so quietly, they don't need words anyway. We already knew the light was growing dim. The road we walked together was wearing thin. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Let's thank the days we shared and let them be. Not every story lasts forever. Not every hand is meant to hold. But every laugh and every heartbeat was worth more than gold. If we were only passing seasons, I'm grateful that you came. For a little while in this life, nothing stayed the same. We already knew the light was growing dim. The road we walked together was wearing thin. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Let's thank the days we shared and let them be. Will it hurt? Of course it will. No heart walks away unchanged. But let's remember this last moment with a smile, not with pain. We already knew before we spoke a word. The ending had been waiting like a distant bird. So take my quiet blessing, and I'll carry yours with me. For a moment in my life, you were exactly what I needed. Stuck in the middle of a road packed with cars, honking echoes bouncing under neon stars. Can't remember when the wheels last moved an inch. Time is holding every lane inside its grip. Hands on the wheel, then back to the gear. Checking the mirror like something might appear. Caught the driver's eyes in the lane next door. Both looked away like we'd done it before. Red lights glowing endlessly ahead, but I'm not going anywhere inside my head. Turn the music louder than pause is okay. Just another healing break.
Someone's walking straight toward me, smiling, looking right at me. Oh, hello, who are you? I have absolutely no idea. Long time no see, I played along, big smile, natural. Then they walked right past me and greeted the person behind me. Oh no, turbo legs activated, walking away faster than humanly possible. Not running, but basically running. Please, can this day restart? So embarrassing, so awkward. Why is this happening before 9 a.m.? I don't need excitement, I don't need drama. I just want a normal day. So awkward, so awkward. Please don't make me today's main character. I just want a normal day. Watching shorts on the subway, one more video. One more. Suddenly my brain sends an electric shock. Wait, how many stations left? I look up, the subway doors are already closing. No! I launched myself like an action movie hero. Perfect timing, the doors close right in front of me. Now I'm stuck to the glass like a cicada. Everyone knows I missed my stop. I don't even need to look, I can already feel people trying not to laugh. Can somebody turn embarrassment into vacation days? Because I'm running out, so embarrassing, so awkward. Can today please stop picking on me? I don't need excitement, I don't need drama. I just want a normal day. Just one completely normal day. Yeah. What's that shining in my hand? Nothing much, just a little sparkle. What's that sitting on my head? Nothing much, just a little style. I know real cool comes from the inside. I know confidence can't be bought, but every now and then a little extra shine can help a lot. I don't need a spotlight, I don't need a stage, but sometimes little moments steal the whole page. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. Funny how a tiny little movement makes the whole world stop for a bit. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. One small gesture, one quick smile, and suddenly you're looking wild. And suddenly you're looking wild. A simple wave can look so smooth, a little glance can steal the room. A circle ends a flash of light, and somebody's heart takes flight. Nothing special, nothing planned, just a little magic in your hands. No need to force it, no need to pretend. The coolest things are usually the things you never met. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. Funny how a tiny little movement makes the whole world stop for a bit. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. One small gesture, one quick smile, and suddenly you're looking wild. Real style isn't something you chase, it slips right out without a trace. Real shine isn't something you show, it naturally starts to overflow. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. Tiny little moments turning ordinary into something unforgettable. Shoulder bounce, head tilt, shoulder bounce, head tilt. You don't have to try too hard, the brightest stars are who they are. You don't need to look cool, you already do. Some things just shine because they're you. We spread a blanket by the riverside. You brought fruit and I brought cherry pie. The sun was warm, the breeze was slow. It should have been the perfect day, I know. You started talking about your boyfriend then, the way you always do when we're alone. And every little story made me smile, for reasons I could never tell. You look so happy saying his name. I tried so hard to look the same. So tell me more about him. Tell me how he made you laugh again. Tell me what he said last night and how he held your hand so tight. I'm not alone like I always do, pretending every word is only about you. So tell me more about him. Pray you never see the truth. I know the jacket that he likes to wear. I know his favorite songs without him there. I know the stories you repeated twice, and somehow I still ask for more. You think I'm just a listening friend, the kind that always understands, but every compliment you give to him feels like a secret burning in my hands. You trust me with your every thought. That's the worst part of all. So tell me more about him. Tell me how he made you laugh again. Tell me what he said last night and how he held your hand so tight. I'm not alone like I always do, pretending every word is only about you. So tell me more about him, and pray you never see the truth. If you knew, would you hate me? Would you cry? Would you leave? Would we still be who we are if I told you everything? So tell me more about him. Tell me all the things I shouldn't hear. I'll keep smiling through the afternoon while wishing he was standing here. You're my best friend. That's the part that hurts the most. So tell me more about him, and I'll keep pretending I don't love him too.
You always found a reason to stop and talk to me. 100 little conversations that I was too blind to see. You smile like fireworks waiting to light up the evening sky, and I'd stand there acting normal while every chance walked by. I thought there'd always be tomorrow. I thought you'd always stay. Funny how the things we never say become the things we can't escape. Why I never said a word. Why I acted like it didn't hurt. Why I watched you slip away right in front of me, day after day. You were reaching out, I was standing still. Now somebody else got the chance I killed. Why I was such a fool. Then he appeared beside you, like he knew exactly what to do. Every step I should have taken, every word I never pushed through. And you looked happier around him than I'd seen in quite a while. The smile that could have been mine was shining in somebody else's eyes. I wanted to stop the story before it got this far, but silence has a way of tearing people apart. Why I never said a word? Why I acted like it didn't hurt? Why I watched you slip away right in front of me, day after day. You were reaching out, I was standing still. Now somebody else got the chance I killed. Why I was such a fool. Don't blame her, don't blame him. They only walk through the door I left wide open. Don't blame fate, don't blame time. The truth is staring back from the mirror tonight. Why I never fought for you. Why I let fear decide the truth. Why I watched my whole world change without making a move. You gave me every sign, I ignored them all, and now I'm just a ghost watching shadows on the wall. Why I was such a fool. Why I let the one I loved go.
Raindrops softly hit the ground. I pull my umbrella from my back. A tiny roof above my head. A little world that I can have. People pass beside my shoulder, fading into city lights. They all seem to belong somewhere. I'm just drifting through the night. If I close this umbrella, would I finally disappear? Maybe I could be just another face around here. The rain taps gently on my shoulders, like it's whispering, it's alright. Everyone keeps walking like they've always known their place. At the edge of every glance, I can feel their passing gaze. So I open my umbrella, hide between the falling rain. If the storm grows even louder, maybe no one says my name. Cover me with endless rainfall, wash my outline from the view. Turn the camera somewhere else. I don't need the world to see me. Maybe all these crowded streets were never meant to notice me. Every smile keeps moving forward like I'm part of yesterday. So I disappear behind this little sky I'm holding tight. Only raindrops stay beside me, walking with me through the night. If I stand beneath the rain, will I slowly fade away? Maybe being invisible wouldn't hurt so much today. Everyone keeps
ordinary day. Then my neighbor from 11 quietly steps my way. We smile and say hello, everything feels alright. I press the button proudly. Oops, it's open, not close.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Funny how an elevator can stretch a couple seconds into what feels like half a lifetime. We're looking everywhere except at each other. She's studying the ceiling, I'm studying my shoes. Why is silence always twice as loud inside an elevator with only two? 7th floor, the doors slide open wide. Nobody, guess nobody's here. The doors close once again and somehow everything gets even quieter. I clear my throat, cough, then I bow without thinking. She bows too. Did we just apologize to the silence? 1st floor, finally the doors open like heaven itself. We don't walk out, we escape. Freedom, sweet freedom, sweet freedom. Tomorrow, if she's waiting again, I'll just take the stairs.
I was taking a walk in the early morning air when a warm buttery fragrance appeared from somewhere. I followed it without thinking, just one little glance. Next thing I knew, I was inside without a chance. Somehow there was a tray in my hand and a pair of tongues I didn't plan. I don't remember making that choice, but the bakery had a stronger voice. Rows and rows of golden treasures calling me with sweet persuasion. Just one bread, that's all I said. That was a simple little plan in my head. Then an egg tart jumped aboard and a croissant joined the reward. Chocolate cornet, don't be shy. A crispy croquette caught my eye. Every pastry in the place seemed determined to win the race. Custard cream shining soft and bright, flaky layers catching morning light. Strawberry cake with clouds of cream, looking exactly like a dream. A crunchy cookie shaped like a doll, waiting patiently to join them all. And in the corner, fresh baked bread with little curls of steam instead. I tried to act responsible. The bakery found that adorable. Just one bread, that's all I said. That was the simple little plan in my head. Then an egg tart jumped aboard and a croissant joined the reward. Chocolate cornet, don't be shy. A crispy croquette caught my eye. Every pastry in the place seemed determined to win the race. Now my tray is like a mountain stacked up higher than before. Can I really eat this all? Honestly, I'm not quite sure, but it somehow feels important to protect these precious things. So I carefully take them home like a king returning with treasures from a dream. Just one bread, that's all I said. Funny how that plan completely fell apart instead. Now my bag is full of treats and victory smells incredibly sweet. Egg tarts, croissants, cookies too. Every single one came through. My hands are heavy, that's true enough, but my steps are light because I've got the good stuff. Walking home through the morning light, trying to keep the bread warm and right. The bag is heavy, the world feels bright. What a wonderfully fragrant morning. the hell is wrong inside your head? Why are your reports always running late? Why do you move at such a lazy pace? She mocked me right in front of everyone. My face turned red, but I said none. I just looked down at the floor like a fool. I should have said it right there, right then. Who's the one rewriting everything 5 minutes before the deadline? Who's the one wasting all my time with useless little errands? It was you, yeah you. Every single problem started with you. You mocked my makeup, then mocked my bare face too. Nothing I ever did was good enough for you. Why did I stay so quiet? Why did I bow my head? All those words I wanted stayed inside instead. Have you ever done a full day's work yourself? Watching dramas, stealing everyone's praise. And somebody please tell her one more thing. Your face is Snow White, but your neck forgot the makeup. It was you, yeah you. Stop blaming everybody else and look at yourself. I should have said it, I should have shouted. Instead I stood there looking at the floor. Maybe next time I finally will.
Love always starts like sunlight on the water, golden and endless to the eye. Every word feels easy, every touch feels certain, like nothing could ever pass us by. We laughed without a second thought, trusted without fear, built our little world together, believing it would stay right here. But one small misunderstanding can grow beyond its size. A tiny seed beneath the soil becomes a forest overnight. The vines kept growing through the walls, wrapping around everything we were, tangling the memories, choking all the promises, until we couldn't see the truth anymore. We stood together like soldiers once. Now we're strangers across a battlefield. It's hard to watch a love that felt immortal become something neither heart can heal. Don't remind me of the better days. The laughter only sharpens what's been lost. The warmth becomes a colder winter when you measure it against the frost. Little by little, day by day, the distance learns to grow, until the person standing in front of you becomes somebody you no longer know. The vines kept growing through the walls, wrapping around everything we were, tangling the memories, choking all the promises, until we couldn't see the truth anymore. We stood together
only the heart can heal. Maybe letting go is something nobody naturally understands. Maybe goodbye needs practice too, like learning how to walk again. One quiet step, then one more step, through all the hurt and all the doubt, trying to build a life that's mine without waiting for you now. The vines kept growing through the walls until there was nothing left to save. The echoes of our younger hearts still wandering through yesterday. We stood together like soldiers once. Now the silence fills the space between, and all that's left is learning how to carry on with what has been. So tonight I'll sit beside the sadness without asking it to leave. And maybe someday I'll discover being alone is not the same as being lonely. Maybe goodbye is just another thing that takes time to learn.
Back in school, you sat beside me every day. Nothing in the whole wide world could steal my eyes away. I didn't know what love was, I was just a little fool. So I teased you every chance I got after school. 3 winters passed after graduation day. I finally found the courage to call your name. Trying to sound casual, pretending I was cool. Hey, wanna catch a movie this Saturday afternoon? When you quietly said, sure, my heartbeat nearly stopped. The lights went down, the movie began. I reached for your hand as carefully as I can. You never pulled away until the credits rolled. My eyes watched the screen, but my heart wrote a story of its own. My favorite movie was you. When we stepped outside, snow was falling softly down, holding your warm hand in that quiet little town. Tell me honestly, could any movie ever be more beautiful than this memory? I don't remember what we watched that day. Not a single scene has stayed with me, but I remember your hand in mine like yesterday. The lights came up, the movie was done, but ours had only just begun. The snow kept falling so quietly. The most beautiful scene was never on the screen. My favorite movie will always be you. Even now, whenever snow begins to fall, that theater door once again. Cardboard boxes line the hallway walls, books stacked high where my desk once stood. Dusty corners slowly coming into view. Everything looks smaller than it should. I found an old photograph on the floor, slipped beneath a shelf years ago. A frozen smile from another season, a version of me I used to know. Funny how a single picture can pull a whole lifetime from a frame. Before I close this door behind me, I stand here a little while, gathering pieces of old summers hidden inside forgotten piles. These boxes carry more than belongings, more than books and clothes I've known. They're filled with quiet little moments that somehow made this place my home. A notebook fell from the bottom shelf, pages worn from younger hands, half-finished dreams and clumsy drawings, plans that never went as planned. The afternoon light through the window still lands upon the wooden floor, just like every year before it, though I won't see it anymore. Every object has a memory waiting patiently to be found. Before I close this door behind me, I stand here a little while, gathering pieces of old summers hidden inside forgotten piles. These boxes carry more than belongings, more than books and clothes I've known. They're filled with quiet little moments that somehow made this place my home. The laughter hanging in the silence, the things we never quite forget. Now the room is almost empty, only echoes remain behind. But every step towards somewhere new carries these memories through time. I turn the key and take a deep breath, one last look before I go, leaving this address behind me, but not the life it came to hold.
My phone, I'm searching every pocket while it's sitting in my hand. Opened up the fridge.
Wow, lots of food.
Why did I come here?
Walked into the bathroom
And just stared at the ceiling.
Nothing.
No reason, no clue. What is this? What's wrong with me? Who unplugged my memory? I'm still in my 20s.
This is way too soon.
What is this? What's wrong with me? Somebody reboot my brain. I'm still in my 20s.
Tell me, this is just today. I'm serious.
It's getting worse.
Signing paperwork.
Couldn't remember my own address.
The numbers disappeared.
Walked into the elevator,
Pressed floor 7.
confident,
The office is 6.
Home is 7.
You idiot. Cooked ramen. Waited 4 whole minutes.
Perfect.
Sat down. No soup powder.
Just a giant bowl of plain noodles. What is this? What's wrong with me? Who unplugged my memory? I'm still in my 20s.
This is way too soon.
What is this? What's wrong with me? Tomorrow I'll probably forget that I even wrote this song.
Wait, did I?
Woo! Did I? Every morning starts the same. That annoying little beep again. 8 alarms, 5 minutes apart. A masterpiece of lazy art. First one, nope. Second, nah. 7 chances to ignore them all. Every snooze feels twice as sweet. My bed keeps whispering, stay with me. 1, 2, 3, still alive. 4, 5, 6. One more dream before I rise. 8 alarms, 7 snoozes, 1 huge mistake. Who's counting anyway? But right before alarm number 7, my phone begins to ring. Jessica? Yeah? Where are you? I'm getting ready. Really? Just stay home today. Woo! Rubbing sleepy little eyes, looking at the clock. 9 o'clock. Wait, where's alarm number 8? I trusted you. 8 alarms. 8. How could every single one betray me? I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. This is a disaster. How could my alarms turn against their master? I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. Running way too late. Turns out 5 more minutes can completely change your fate. No more counting. No more lies. First alarm, I'll open my eyes. Probably.
You told me I smelled like limes. We barely knew each other then, out of nowhere. You smiled and said it. I never forgot that single sentence. I didn't even know what limes were supposed to smell like. You always found a way to leave me speechless. You always knew how to catch me off guard. One little sentence, one little smile, while I stood there trying to understand. You were already one step ahead. Then one afternoon, you came to my front door, a bouquet hidden behind your back. I didn't understand what it really meant. All I could say was thank you. You just smiled. Years went by until your wedding day. You looked beautiful, that's all I could say. You laughed and asked, so do you regret not choosing me? For a second, I remembered you smell like limes. You always knew more than I did. I'm sorry I never understood what your heart was trying to tell me. I hope you're happy now, wherever life has taken you. Even now, whenever someone says lime, I still think of you. We were only kids that summer, names written on a folded page. One small glance across the circle, and nothing ever felt the same. You had laughter in your eyes, a smile that stayed with me for days. I never knew a simple moment could still be with me now this way. Every letter traveled farther than the miles between our homes. With every page we learned each other, one line at a time, alone. We built a little world in envelopes, 3 years of words we couldn't hold. You disappeared without a warning, but somehow I still know. It wasn't that your heart stopped caring, it wasn't that you let me go. Sometimes love is still love, even when it doesn't stay. And I still keep your memory like letters we never finished. Then the seasons started changing, and life was pulling us apart. No goodbye was ever spoken, just silence settling in the dark. I wanted to ask you why, but some questions never leave, and some people keep on living inside the stories that we keep. We built a little world in envelopes, 3 years of words we couldn't hold. You disappeared without a warning, but somehow I still know. It wasn't that your heart stopped caring, it wasn't that you let me go. Sometimes love is still love, even when it doesn't stay. And I still keep your memory like letters we never finished. If I saw you now, I wouldn't ask you where you've been. I'd only want to hear your story and how your life has been. Because what we had was real, even if it couldn't last. Some memories don't belong to yesterday, they simply learn to travel with us. We built a little world in envelopes, a place that only we could know. And though the years have carried us farther than we thought we'd go, I still believe those words we wrote were honest from the very start. And somewhere in those faded letters, you'll always have a place inside my heart. lonely cabin deep inside the woods, full of traces where someone once stood. A hidden world beneath the emerald trees, guarding quiet stories on the breeze.
If a wandering traveler finds the door, little notes are waiting on the floor, written by a hand both kind and wise, like treasures left behind for curious eyes.
A map to things you'll need,
A guide to help you stay,
tiny bits of kindness
waiting on the way. Where the secret food is hidden in a box, where to find the water underneath the rocks, how to build a fire when the night grows cold. Every little dream in a note is told. But there's an old diary resting on a shelf, covered up as if it hides itself, a warning written in a careful hand.
Please don't open this. Maybe it's a joke,
Maybe it's not,
maybe there's a secret.
somebody forgot.
Maybe it contains 100 years of dreams, or answers hidden somewhere in between.
The pages wait in silence through the night, bathed in lantern glow and amber light, calling softly to the curious heart, tempting every question from the start.
A map to things you'll need,
A guide to help you stay,
tiny bits of kindness
waiting on the way. Where the secret food is hidden in a box, where to find the water underneath the rocks, how to build a fire when the night grows cold. Every little dream in a note is told. But there's an old diary resting on a shelf, covered up as if it hides itself, a warning written in a careful hand.
Please don't open this.
What if the cabin vanished overnight?
What if shadows stepped into the light?
What if nothing happened after all? I guess I'll never know. Where the secret food is hidden in a box, where to find the water underneath the rocks, how to build a fire when the night grows cold. Every little dream in a note is told. So I leave the diary where it has always been, keeping all its mysteries sealed within. Some secrets are more beautiful unfound in the secret cabin. Snowflakes drift through the quiet sky tonight, and somehow every one of them looks like you. The whole world wears a coat of shining white, as if winter painted everything brand new. Your skin catches the pale December light, soft and bright like the first untouched snow. You still carry that wonder in your eyes, like a child who never stopped believing so. And I wonder how a season could feel so warm when the air is cold. Winter belongs to you, no, it's more than that. It feels like time itself was waiting for softly past my face, leaving little stings like tiny crystal stars. But somehow even the coldest evening air feels gentle when I know where you are. The city glows beneath a blanket white, every rooftop shining far and near. And when I see my reflection in your eyes, I wish the season could stay forever here. Who knew the coldest time of year could hold the warmest memory? Winter belongs to you. No, it's more than that. It feels like time itself was waiting for your footsteps. Winter belongs to you. Every sparkling street, every silver tree reflects the light you leave behind. The snow beneath our feet sings softly in the night. And all I know is this was made for you. If seasons choose a heart to call their own, then winter found yours long before I came. The falling snow, the crystal sky above, they all seem to whisper your name. Winter belongs to you. No, it's more than that. This whole shine